Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to start off here in the messy sunroom. This stuff we're not going to talk about. This stuff is going to hopefully go away in the next couple days, but anyways, we're going to start off in the sunroom, and then we're going to go on a little road trip. So I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I hope you've had a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. I hope your week is going good. I could talk a little bit more about my week when we go on a road trip. So I guess with that, I will see you in the car. Hey everybody, I'm back. So I have to run to the store because I bought the other day some bite-sized shredded wheat, and unfortunately I looked at it and I saw that it was frosted, and the diet that I have been talking about for the past 2 weeks, I found that I'm not supposed to have sugar. So I wanted shredded wheat for this morning, but it didn't happen, which is okay. So I'm going to run to the store, and since I got to go to the store, it's almost across the street, blocked down, is our credit union, and my son had a check that needed to go into the credit union, so I said, don't worry about it, I'll take it with me, and if he fill out the deposit slip, I'll just take care of it for him, and that'll be it. So it gives me time to chat while we're in the car. So as I said, I hope everyone's week has been going well. Mine was interesting, to say the least. Not too much really was going on the middle of the week last week. On the weekend, my daughter had gone to see my mother-in-law. She goes every Saturday, and she came back home and said that they were talking, and she says, "Well, Grandma said she hasn't been invited for Thanksgiving." Okay. So I called her up, and I'm like, "I thought you were already asked. I apologize. I'm so sorry, but you're invited to come over for Thanksgiving." And it's bet I says my daughter mentioned something about it. So she's like, okay. Well, then my mother-in-law is a very toxic person. So during the conversation, she started with, I just have to say something, which for years is an indication that she's not happy with something, and she has to speak her opinion, whether it is meaningful or not. And I know what she was going to say. It had to do with my daughter coming back home and mentioning the fact that she wasn't formally asked to come to Thanksgiving dinner. So her comment was going to be, everything I say to her comes right back to your house. There's no secrets. So I knew she was going to say that. So when she said, I have something to say, I kind of cut her off, and I'm like, we're not going to talk about this. We don't need to. It's not an issue. And we had a little bit more conversation, and then she started back in with, well, I have to say something. And I'm like, no, we are done. We don't need to discuss this. It's over with. She goes, you always cut me off. You never let me finish. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I have to go. Click. Hung up on her. So an hour later, she calls my partner back. They had a big discussion. And then I guess Sunday, I did not know this. Sunday, she had called again, and we were sitting at the table Sunday having dinner, and somehow Thanksgiving got brought up, and my partner says, "Oh, my mother isn't coming for Thanksgiving." My son didn't even miss a beat. He says, "Great, no drama now." So, okay. So I turned to my daughter and I says, "Well, I says if you want to score some brownie points, I says you should. We can make up a plate or containers of leftovers that you can take over." And my partner says, "Nope, she doesn't even want any food." I'm like, "Okay." So I know what that's all about because I'm cooking and we're having stuffing and turkey and mashed potatoes, corn and green beans and salad. I think I missed anything. And I made a mixed berry pie for dessert. So we're having all of that. So, but I'm cooking, so she doesn't want to have anything to do with what I'm doing, which is perfectly fine with me. So, anyways, let's see. So that was Saturday. It was Saturday. Let's see what else. Oh, I remember now. Um, this jumpstart diet that I've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. Yesterday was my last follow up for the study, so I was getting ready yesterday morning, and I'm like, oh, gee, I gotta jump on the scale because they're gonna ask me at the hospital. Oh my gosh, I got on the scale. I lost 11 pounds. I wasn't anticipating of losing that much weight, but I'm like, oh my god, with all the food that I ate, beans and the greens and the whole grain, I was there was days I was stuffed, and I'm like, and I lost 11 pounds. That's phenomenal. So I went to the hospital yesterday and had just a general exam from the doctor, and the remainder of the follow up was they needed some blood out of me for testing purposes for the study, and they had asked me a couple weeks ago, will we have a different study, and they were asking if you would be interested in participating, which I said yes. So they took some blood out of me for that. Um, so we got all done, and the technician that I've been working with, she hands me an envelope. And I says, "What's this?" She goes, "Well, for your visit today and the blood draw, we're going to pay you in cash." I'm like, "Okay." Oh my gosh! I open up that envelope. There was $160 in there. I'm like, "Really?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "You had two blood draws, two separate blood draws, plus your visit." She goes, "That's the full amount." I'm like, "Wow!" I was shocked. So, um, so got that done, and which I mean, I'm really happy with the results that I got from Jumpstart. I was like, this is an amazing diet. Is it something that I'm going to continue full time? Probably not. Um, Maybe some variation of it. You know, it might be maybe going back to eating regular meals, but like for breakfast and lunch, for what little lunch I eat, maybe following Jumpstart, which would be really good. And of course, I've gotten in the habit now. Is after dinner, if I get hungry, I grab an apple. So which is fine. So and then yes, I went to electrolysis and saw my technician, who also happens to be the owner of the salon. So we talked a little bit, and there was a really good time. I'm trying to think something else was going on. I think that's pretty much about it. I really didn't have an awful lot going on this week. It's been kind of, for the past couple of days, it's just been kind of getting ready for Thanksgiving. I did a lot of pre-cooking on Sunday, like I made the pie and some things that I know that would keep for 3 or 4 days. Um, I got those cooked up. So, which reminds me, when I get back home, I have to take the turkey out of the freezer. We got to get it defrosted. So, and pretty much Thanksgiving morning, I'm going to be doing cooking. So, probably not going to eat until after 4 o'clock, because my son has to work that day, and he doesn't get home till after 4, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So it gives me most of Thanksgiving, or all of Thanksgiving Day pretty much, that I can be doing cooking. After that, after Thanksgiving, oh golly, I don't really think there's a whole heck of a lot going on. The family had talked about taking in a movie, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So, just we get busy. Other than that, I'm really not planning anything for the weekend. Next week, doctor's appointments, not a big deal. I have to go to the dentist on Monday. That's a follow-up. I think I have electrolysis on Wednesday, but by that time I'll be recording again. So I can't see much really else going on. So I guess I've kind of yammered on enough. So with that, I guess we're going to wrap things up for this week. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. For those of you in the U.S., I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic Thanksgiving. As always, like, share, subscribe, and if you have any comments whatsoever, please, in the comment section below. Those of you that have been following the channel long enough know that I reply to all comments. I love hearing from you all. You guys are the reasons why I make the videos every week. You're all special to me, and I love you like family. So, I guess, usual, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all here, maybe not in the car, maybe at home, but, I'll see you all here on the channel next week. Bye, everyone.